Hi there, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Project Camper, and welcome back to Living the Van Life. Well, once again I have been hit by problems. Sometimes I just think, when will it ever end? But once again, there's something wrong with the van. I'll just turn the camera around and show you. On a good note, before I do show you, if anyone wants to upgrade their steering wheel for a nice level one from their Sprinter, the B-Class Mercedes fits. You don't have to change the squib, just the wheel, plug straight in. Bit of a handy tip there. All the controls work, lovely. Right, back to this. So, ignition on, and I'll show you, look. Look at that, look. Brake fluid, visit workshop. Yeah. So, driving down the road and suddenly coming up to a roundabout, doing about 50 miles an hour, and put the foot on the brake, straight to the floor. I was like, wow. Car in front, looked in the mirror, nothing coming, went around the car, went round the roundabout, luckily nothing was coming. Yeah, burst the pipe. So went underneath, had a look when I stopped, and it's above the fuel tank, so it's just like, oh God, I'm never going to see it. So I got the hammer out, broke the pipe in half, and pulled it down the van and just hammered it over and carried on. 3 brakes working. I had to do that because I was going to meet my daughter who was having her first hiking outing. So I wanted to make sure that they'll be okay and, you know, like they didn't have any like catastrophes. So anyway, I've had to limp it back to the garage. I was just like, do you know what? How many things keep going wrong with the van? I know it's wear and tear, and I will say one thing. If your van has an MOT and advisories come up saying corroded or slightly corroded brake pipes covered in grease, the previous owner covered these brake pipes in grease, so you can't see nothing and you're not allowed to remove the grease. You just have to test as presented and visualize what's going on. You can only fail a car on brake pipes if you can actually see that they are considerably corroded. And we do have cars on a regular basis pop a brake pipe on the roller. Now in all fairness, it's better to go on the roller in the workshop than it is on the road. Luckily I know what to do, but if you're you don't know what to do, you're not mechanically minded, massively pumping your brake pedal as fast as you possibly can, you're gonna lose fluid, but you will stop and pull the handbrake on. Not too much because you don't want to like skid or nothing like that, but yeah, just rapidly pump the brake pedal as fast as you possibly can. All the time, try and steer out the way of anything obstacle. Just pull over in a safe place. And if you're not mechanically minded, just call for help. But if you are, and you do have a toolkit or an axe or a hammer or something that's heavy, break the brake pipe, fold it over, and then bash it till it's flat. Make sure it's not leaking. You'll be fine. You can pump the brake pedal because all the time fluid's coming out, it's not going back in, so you won't get any airlocks. But yeah, that was just like, just driving along and then suddenly, so yeah, happens to the best of us. So yeah, it's over the fuel tank, which I'm just going to replace every single brake pipe underneath because I don't trust it now. So yeah, that was a disaster divertedly, what's the word? A disaster averted, that's the word. So yeah, I was going to do some upgrades, more upgrades to the van, but I just, you know what, it's bloody cold. I spent a night out making sure my daughter was okay, which they were fine. Made her a lovely hot chocolate this morning and then drove back. So now I'm back at the garage and I just need to get some bits and pieces done because the back of the van is still, in the garage, a mess. And it's around the water tank. So now if I build shelves around the water tank and at the back, I can then put stuff on them shelves and I'll have a clean and tidy back van. And then Monday morning, I'm going to start on the brakes. Welcome to van life. Welcome to the real van life. Right, on a better note, everyone knows, if you've seen my van before or the videos, follow me or subscribe, you'll see that I've got a Victron GX Touch 70 screen. Now, that's great. I love it. You can do all sorts of it. But I also wanted to have another screen so that you can see all my levels. Well, that's the outside temperature sensors, and then like the tank, and then obviously the overview. But that's in the kitchen, so obviously there's the van. But I wanted another Touch 70 screen in the back here. Where would I put it? TV, the monitor for the outside camera, or one of the outside cameras. So I got my old Samsung Galaxy tablet and factory reset it and put it to a work station. So now I have exactly the same through Wi-Fi. When it loads, hold on. Exactly the same, absolutely free. This is a massive free download. But everything's exactly the same, perfect, all for free. And I probably believe that you don't even have to have a Touch 70 screen. You can still Wi-Fi this into a GX. So this is a much bigger screen, and I think the screens are the Touch, you get Touch 50 and a Touch 70, and obviously the HDMI, you have to buy a HDMI, well, a long HDMI cable. But this was absolutely free. If you've got an old Galaxy tablet, I shall put the link in the description so you can download this, because it's such a handy bit of kit. It really is. Anyway, if you want me to do a video, because it is a little bit complicated, because you have to completely reset it, you have to tap certain places in the screen for the Android, and there's lots of little bits and pieces. But if you want me to do a video on this, I'm quite happy to. It'll probably take about like 10 minutes to set up, but that's about it. But you've got all the functionality of a GX touchscreen device. Absolutely brilliant. You got all the menus, all the alerts, firmware updates, everything. Just like a GX Touch 70 screen. Anyway, let's go to the back of the van, because I'm going to just take it all out again. So once again, you can see the back of my van is just full of rubbish again. Right, not rubbish, but there's the wood. I've had my chair out. So behind my bike, got the water tank. I need to fit this water filter, just in case. So at the back there, I need to put some shelving. So all this has got to come back out. Never a dull day again. Oh, I need to clean this mess up because there's brake fluid there. This goes brake fluid goes absolutely everywhere. Oh, I'll sort it out later. Oh yeah, another job that I've given myself. It's got a snorkel. Need to fit that. Got to find a hole cutter that big. Right. Right, let's get all this stuff out. Right, everything's out, the bike is out, all the stuff is out. So this is where I've insulated my tank. I need to put something here because my pedal is destroying the back of my tank. It would be nice if that could go up a little bit more. It can. That'd be really great. So I'm going to move that up a bit. Put that filter there. So I've got a tap here and I bought another tap there. So that can go there and I'll just cut that in. But I want to put a shelf here over the wheel arch. You can see the water pipes. There's no leaks. No leaks. Perfect. So yeah, this is what I'm going to concentrate. I sort of started. They're my ramps. And this is a right handy bit of kit. 16 quid. That unfolds into a nice, comfortable mat that you can lie on underneath the van. Anyway, so this is what I want to concentrate on today. So let's get started. Turn the tap off. I'm just taking this off of that. So now all I want to do is slot that in there and then cut that pipe with the tap on the end in line. Hopefully that will sit there. Like that. Cut somewhere around here, possibly about there. But I have to keep trimming until I get it right. Alright, on second thoughts, I'm going to try and get this on here because it has got some little clips. So I'll be back when I've done that. Right, so I've tidied up that bit because that was a bit too long. Luckily I had some normal J Guest elbows. I think it's J Guest elbows? Yeah, 15mm elbows. I had a couple of them. So that's tidied that up. So that's nice and straight now. What I've got to do now is put that on the end of there and cut the pipe to length. Mop up the water. Right, all done. Luckily I kept these little bits down in the pump with a stop just for emergency. Okay. Little bits. Put that in there. Don't need them anymore. Already had one of them. Oh well. Okay. That's in there. That's all done. I've got some more lagging. Let's put that up there. Let's do that cut out. Oh, where's that gone? Right, I need to get a finer knife. Right, all complete and all running nice. I actually did faff around with it a little bit just to make all this lie straight. Coming out of the tank over there, so this part here comes out because it actually did go through one of these posts that I drilled a small hole with there, 15mm hole, and I thought, you know what, if I have a problem, that means I've got to undo it, so I might as well just do it now, and then I can check for leaks. So I can turn the water on. Yeah, easier said than done. Why is that not there? So that's now perfect flow. Right, no leaks because it's not, pump's not going, hunky dory. Right, so now I can carry on. Got a piece of wood across there, piece of wood across here, bit of a box section. Job done. Hopefully, first shelf. So let's crack on and do that. Well, with my very, very limited bushcraft skills, I've set the beavers to work in the nearby creek to cut me a nice edge and screw a piece of wood on the back there. That sits in there like that. I think the beavers have done an amazing job. Now I'll put my shelf in there. Screw this in, down the side. That piece of wood there, so that mats up. A couple of screws at the bottom. Hunky dory. Oh, microwaved. My oven is just pinged. That means my dinner's ready. The chef has cooked myself a pizza. Right, so let's go and eat that. Back to this when the beavers had had a rest. Right, after a lovely lunch at the Savoy and a nice can of Dr. Pepper, I have managed to let the beavers do their work, and they've made a lovely shelf. All solid. I'm going to get a metal little bit of conduit type stuff, go over these edges. But yeah, hopefully some stuff will fit in there. Right, what can we put in there? I know what we can put in there. We can put in my levelling blocks. Well, maybe I won't. They don't fit, so they're going to have to go on the top shelf, which obviously I've got to make. Right, okay. Top shelf it is. Yeah, right, let's make that. Top shelf removed. So I'm going to raise that. So there's the bottom. So I'm going to raise it to that level there. And then hopefully my get rid of all this screws. I'm going to need them. So it'd be nice if these could just fit. Excuse the camera work. Oh no, don't want to get cramped. So they need to come out. I reckon that'd be perfect. Hunky dory. Right, that level. Perfect. Right, let's get some bits of wood up. Right, I've decided to put a piece of this all the way across. This looks a lot neater, but I don't want to notch this out. So I've pulled this away from the wall. I'm going to put a piece of wood behind there, and I'm going to get a circular saw, set the depth, just cut that there. So let's do that. Oh, circular saw's out there. Where is it? Oh, it's down there. Cool. Right. Let's do that. Right, you can see I've put a bit of wood behind there. Set the depth, and hopefully get this right. A crappy cut, but hopefully perfecto. So let's just screw it in properly again. I don't know what that bit of wood's for, but I am not taking it off because I'm not taking the water tank out. Right, so that can come up to there. Lovely. Don't look too bad. Oh God, more sawdust. Right, tea break. Well, as you can see, it is dark out there, and I've managed to make the shelf, the bottom shelf, and now I'm just gonna put that like that, and then I can put some little stuff in the top. Hopefully this will fit straight in, like that. This will be like that. up a bit, up a tiny little bit. And then that is one tray done. I have got to put a base in it, but I just use that to square it up for the time being. And I made some templates for the back. So all I've got to do now is another bit of ply, stuck it in there. I might trim this down because it is a little bit deep, but it'll stop stuff from rolling around. Anyway, I'm just going to put these two back bits in, and I'm going to go and make myself another. Wow, I haven't got to make it, but I'm going to have another can of Dr. Pepper because I think I deserved it. And probably something a little bit more sweet because I am, strangely, still hungry. Doesn't really happen a lot, but I'm still hungry. I had half of a normal sized Tesco pizza. And yeah, I've eaten it. Actually eating it. And now I'm still hungry. Right, screw these bits on from behind so you can't see the screws. Put the bike back in. Hopefully hunky-dory. And I'll show you what it looks like. Well, I've done as much as I am going to do today. That's better. Right, so I've got my snorkel to fit. This piece of wood I'm going to shorten by about an inch so that all moves forward so I can have both power banks there. Probably put the little power bank here. All the pipes are all re-lagged, both the shower ones. All the toolboxes on the shelves, and I'm going to keep this bit here. I'm going to probably make it like a I don't know, like an oblong type thing so I can put my water pipe, because at the moment it's just stuffed in a bag at the back there. So I think that looks pretty cool actually. All I've got to do now is sand off these bits up here and then get a couple of bits of metal trim around the edges. And hunky-dory, paint that bit black, and I like that. So it's all neat and tidy. So now I've got to do now is put my bike back in, the solar panels. I'm going to have to move this because I know my bike's not going to fit anymore because the pedal used to tuck into there, so it's going to come right over here now. But hey ho. So where is it? Ah, it's too dark. Right, let's get this packed away because I am hungry now. There you go, all packed away. Still got loads of space in here. All I've got to do is like put them up there. I'll get some kind of bungee strap or ratchet strap, but I'm not going to do that until I shorten that a little bit because obviously the wiring still needs to be done. But that, I'm impressed, I'm happy. It's taken me all bloody day, but the bike is in and everything is done. So good night to the garage. Oh, it's the torch on the phone. Right, let's go back inside because I am now cold. Oh no, my coat's leaking. Right, well there you go. A boring day living the van life. More mods, more bits and pieces to do, more done, getting there. But now I've got to fix the brakes. Oh, there's always something to do, isn't there? Always something to do. Makes it exciting though. Which is my camera. Here we go. Right, well, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the love and support. Thanks for the new members. Don't forget, if you want to become a member, I'll put early content out like this. This will go out before anybody else sees it. So, also there's other perks as well. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, oh, excuse me, too much Dr. Pepper. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, I'll leave a link in below. And if you want to ask any questions, crack on. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Love to you all. Bye.